Hello, ARMA lovers. Be you long-time veterans of the series, or if you're brand new to the game, we've all been loving this game as of late. The influx of new players and the renewed enthusiasm from the community is great to see. Having said that, at the time of recording this, we are witnessing the third, possibly the fourth time in the past week where the servers have been unavailable. This, of course, is causing mass frustration to the player base, and they are justifiably vexed. So for those of you who don't know, and that's probably the reason you're watching this video, the reason for the servers being down is a DDos attack. DDos attack is a distributed denial of service. This is when someone maliciously floods a system's gateway with requests, essentially blocking up the gateway and crashing it for as long as you keep the flood of requests going. So now that we've explained what is happening, let's look at why it is happening. There's been much speculation as to who the culprit is. Some people saying it's a disgruntled player, sick of waiting for 30-minute queues to get into their favourite server. Others claiming it's Activision trying to divert players back to their Call of Duty Season 2 launch. Both of these are a stretch. However, the most credible, although not confirmed culprit, is a group of Russian hackers who go by the name of Style Squad Reborn. They've been posting on X, formerly Twitter, claiming to be behind this massive attack. Their reasoning? For a ransom, apparently. They're looking for Bitcoin from Bohemia Interactive to cease their attack. Now again, if this is genuinely the people behind it or not, it's anyone's guess, but there is a likelihood that they are the antagonists in this scenario. Whoever the culprit is, they have spotted a vulnerability that wasn't present in previous ARMA titles. This was not possible on ARMA 2 Operation Arrowhead or on ARMA 3. If someone wanted to launch a DDoS attack on those games, they would only be able to do so on a server-by-server basis. And that happened. I worked in the private server space and competing servers with DDoS competitors that tried to divert traffic away from their server and back towards their own server. It wasn't uncommon to purchase a DDoS protection for your private server to fend off these attacks. But ARMA Reforger is unique to previous ARMA games in a few ways. It's the first ARMA on consoles, and it's the first ARMA with crossplay. To go a step further, it's one of those rare games which facilitates mods on console. PS5 mod access is coming soon, I believe. So for those unfamiliar with this, on ARMA 2 and 3, mods were sideloaded by third-party launchers like Daisy Launcher or A3 Launcher, etc. You wouldn't even have to open Steam. You could join a server straight from the third-party launcher and it would open the game for you. But with ARMA Reforger, Bohemia has introduced crossplay and brought the game we PC players love to a whole new community of gamers. Not only have they brought it to consoles, but they have facilitated mod access to console players too. That is not something Team Xbox over at Microsoft or Sony would sign up for lightly. Xbox and PS5, in fact even their predecessors, the Xbox One and the PS4, have been extremely successful in defending their firmware from breaches. Through this, hackers have had very little success being able to load scripts or cheats directly into their hardware. And by the time they do manage to crack a firmware version, the consoles have moved on 4 or 5 versions ahead of them. In fact, the only known way to cheat right now on console is through input devices like Zims or Cronus, and even that is an ongoing battle. So back to my point, allowing mods on the game is not something these two console powerhouses take lightly. Mods require loading elements and scripts into the game files, and that is not something Xbox or Sony would allow anyone access to. So my best guess is that Bohemia Interactive, the makers of ARMA, had to incorporate a system where the mod files are downloaded and called upon through an in-game system, a back-end system. I'm sure you've seen that word pop up on your screen when trying to access a server lately. So my best guess is these hackers saw an exploit, a bottleneck. If all server access has to pass through Bohemia's in-game system, then the hackers just have to target the in-game back-end system. What's the fix for this? I don't know. DDoS protection systems are effective. They inspect data packets thoroughly and filter out malicious requests. DDoS will still have an effect slightly lagging the genuine user's requests, but overall the attack is fended off. However, large-scale attacks like this require more thorough techniques that I'm unfamiliar with. So there you have it. I hope I've shed some light on exactly what is going on. All we can do now is have a little faith in the guys over at Bohemia Interactive Studios that they can find a permanent solution to this, and we can all get back to playing this game that we love. So that's it for me. I stream regularly on Twitch, and I upload every now and then on YouTube. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.